Ahoy there, I'm Captain Chris. I'm not a real captain, but in this video I'm going to explain the new Fair Choices programme for Virgin Voyages, which takes effect for bookings made from the 7th of October 2025. This new feature allows you the option to pay a lower fare than before or a higher one, and these new fares will get you some reduced or enhanced benefits, and you'll also have the option to pay the same fare as before with little change to your overall experience. Additionally, there's going to be a new way of dealing with crew gratuities or tips, and I'll come to that later on, so stay tuned for that. So when you book a Virgin voyage from the 7th of October 2025, you'll have a choice of 3 fares to pay, and it's important to say at this stage that these changes only apply to bookings of a sea terrace or below. Bookings in Rockstar or Mega Rockstar suites are unaffected. Well, almost unaffected. I'll come to that soon too. The first of the 3 fares you can pay is called Essential. This one is most like what you'll have been used to if you've sailed on a Virgin voyage before. You can still dine in all of the restaurants, you still get all the fantastic entertainment, you still get Wi-Fi, unlimited group fitness classes and water and soda as before. And you can make your dining reservations 45 days before you leave home. A slight downgrade on the old deal though is to do with flexibility. If you need to change the date of your voyage, you'll still be eligible for a future voyage credit, and you can change cabin if you want to, and if you need to change who's going with you, you can change sailors 2, 3 and 4, but you can't change sailor 1. Sailor 1 has to be specified when you book, so make sure to nominate the person least likely to drop out as sailor 1. The second fare you can choose will be cheaper than the essential fare I've just described, although Virgin haven't at time of recording said how much cheaper it's going to be. It will be called the base fare. You'll still get all of the restaurants, the entertainment, the fitness classes, the water and soda, but the Wi-Fi will be slower, about half speed compared with before, and it won't support Wi-Fi audio or video calling. But a crucial difference with the base fare is that there is no flexibility to make changes at all. No name or cabin changes, no refunds or future voyage credit. Also, you won't be able to make dining reservations until 15 days before you travel, so you might find it hard to book that table in your favourite restaurant, especially for larger groups. If you're the sort of person who likes to plan ahead and have everything booked before you leave home, this might not work for you, but some people prefer to just walk up to their chosen restaurant each evening and wait for a table to become available, and that might work just fine, especially for couples and solo travellers. The third choice you will have will be called the Premium Fare. Virgin have announced that this will be $45 extra per person per night, so that comes to $630 extra to pay in total for 2 people on a 7-night voyage. So what do you get for this extra money? Well, on top of the restaurants, the entertainment, the fitness classes and the water and soda, you get Virgin's best Wi-Fi package with 5 times faster browsing than the base package, as well as audio and video Wi-Fi calls and streaming, and you can have that on 2 devices. You'll be able to make dining reservations 60 days before you travel, and you'll get most flexibility with your booking because you will be eligible for a future voyage credit if you need to change your dates. You can change your cabin, and you can change all of the sailors if you need to, including Sailor 1. You'll also get $15 per person per night added to your drinks tab, and if you need to phone Virgin for any reason before you travel, your call will be patched through to a dedicated priority support service, provided that you call from the phone number that they have on file for you. So those are the 3 fares you can choose to pay with when you book a voyage from October the 7th, 2025. But what if you've already got a voyage booked? And what's the news I mentioned earlier about changes to the crew gratuities? Well, I'll come to that next. Just before I do, can I quickly ask you to give this video a like and consider subscribing to the channel. That way you'll know when I post another video, and I'll know that you found this one helpful, and that means a lot to me. So please like and subscribe. Thank you. So if you've already booked your voyage before October the 7th, you're not affected by these changes at all and you don't need to do anything, but even you guys will receive an extra perk, which is that you'll be able to make your dining reservations 60 days before travel for sea terrace bookings and below, or a whopping 120 days before you travel for bookings of Rockstar or Mega Rockstar suites. This will give you a head start on everyone else. However, if you want to switch your existing booking made before October the 7th to one of the new fares, you can, but you must do so no less than 45 days before you travel, but not if you've bought a lock-it-in rate, because those couldn't be changed anyway. And it's worth mentioning that Virgin's loyalty schemes, Sailing Club Blue Extras and Deep Blue Extras, are unaffected and all still apply. So before I come on to crew gratuities, a quick summary of the 3 new fares would be: Essential is very similar to before, with 45-day restaurant booking window, no change of name for Sailor 1, but date changes and cabin changes are allowed. Base is worse Wi-Fi, 15-day restaurant booking window, no changes or refunds whatsoever. And Premium gives you the best Wi-Fi, 60-day restaurant booking, maximum booking flexibility, priority pre-voyage support, and $15 each towards your drinks each day. And all this only applies to sea terrace bookings and below. Now to the change surrounding the crew gratuities or tips. Previously, when you booked a Virgin voyage, tips are included in your fare, so once you've paid your fare you don't have to give any more thought to tipping at all. From the 7th of October, the tips will be included just the same, but they'll be shown as a separate line on your invoice at a rate of $20 per person per night, so that's $280 for 2 people on a 7-night voyage. If you choose, you can have this charge removed from your upfront bill and pay it on board instead, either in cash or by having it added to your account day by day. But if you do that, the cost increases to $22 rather than $20. So really it's better just to pay it up front. And it's also worth saying that unlike some other cruise lines, all cabin classes pay the same daily rate for gratuities. Virgin says this improves transparency and gives customers extra choice, and I suppose it does. In truth, the cost of tips was always there, it's just that now you'll be able to see it itemised rather than it being hidden in the total. If you found any of this at all useful, please like and subscribe, and until next time, thanks for watching.